Good morning. This is Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets daily at 10 a.m. local time, 10:15 or so on Sunday, on the Nobuck, Mount Greylock, K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a PL of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between cities and towns of western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 13:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station today is November 1, Alpha, November, Delta. My name is Doug, and I'm in Munson, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority traffic only? Please call now. Nothing heard. Net Control is now looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic.
K1FFK. This is Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie, AB1TC. Paul, running battery power. Good morning, Doug, and good morning to the rest of the net. There is no traffic for Western Mass today from Region 1. Back to net control.
All right, thank you, Paul. Net Control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements for the net. Traffic or announcements only. Please call now.
Here B, November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1QOVOB. In Pittsfield, running commercial power. Commercial power, I have no traffic for the net, but the compulsory announcements after check-ins, please, Doug.
All right, Mr. Obi. I don't know if it was you or the repeater. Very, very crackly. A lot of popping and so forth. Probably the repeater. I understand it's windy up that way. Okay, Net Control is now looking for any station wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net. All are welcome and encouraged to participate. All stations with or without traffic, please call now.
Kilo Alpha 1 Juliet Oscar Uniform, KA1JOU, 10 in Peterborough, New Hampshire, commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Doug.
Here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor N1 SAV, Jeff and Pittsfield, commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Doug. Morning to the net.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Delta Alpha X-Ray, Dave in Springfield, commercial power, negative traffic. Good morning, Doug. Good morning to the net. Here is Kilo Charlie 1, Delta Kilo Sierra, Jeff in Pittsfield, running commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Doug, and good morning to the net.
Okay, the net recognizes and welcomes Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Good morning, Paul. N1QOV, good morning, Obi. KA1JOU, good morning, Ken. N1SAV, good morning, Jeff. KC1DAX, good morning, Dave. And KC1DKS, good morning, Jeff. Are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net? Please call now. Okay, nothing heard. Obi, you want to go ahead with your announcements, please?
Okay, two-part harmony again this morning. A bunch of stuff happening here. Let's see here. Ham radio stuff. Anyway, field day coming up. 27, 28 June. Always the last full weekend in June. Ours is in Windsor, Massachusetts. I posted it on my Facebook stuff. And the what do you call it? The locator is up on the ARRL site, where the different field days are being held with a pin map. Eric K1SUN will be changing the PL on the 224.1 Greylock machine from, I think it's 100, over to the 162.2 common Greylock frequency, tone frequency, either early this week, which is whatever, or after Dayton, which again is this weekend. If somebody wants to mention that, I need to bring it on my thing. I don't know what happened. Anyway, Dayton coming up this weekend. DNN one IVT down in MTR and the Mount Tom area said they're looking for a couple of radio operators to man the aid stations along a hiking thing in the town or environs there of Savoy here in Berkshire County. I guess you get a hold of Dan or whatever, or somebody in the Mount Tom Club. Coming up June 6th, the Rochester Ham Fest. I guess that's in Rochester, New York. What do you got here? Paul, N1PO still looking. N1POA still looking for a couple radio operators for the MS Hike and Bike. Here in Berkshire County, one at the top of Greylock for about an hour, and one in West Stockbridge for about 5 hours. That's Paul, N1POA contact person. What do you got? 9 May, that's gone. The emergency medical services. Emergency medical services people in Berkshire County are having an exposition, fire trucks, and all kinds of neat things at the Berkshire Mall in Lanesboro, Mass. 17 May. Fran and KB1HZL will probably have an informational table set up with equipment and whatever. Also, I guess the ham radio licensing course is being done. Already started. Who's that? K2WG Wayne. Get a hold of him. I'm not sure what the situation is, but K2WG ham radio licensing course in East Chatham, New York, fire homes. And we'll finish up this part. There's some kind of a frost advisory and I guess a wind advisory for fires and stuff. But anyway, local weather conditions: Pittsfield, overcast, a little bit of rain, wet, 52 degrees on the cool side. Windy, wind out of the west at 13, gusting to 23. Looks like they're saying mostly cloudy and clear up until Friday, but looks kind of nasty and windy out there. Anyway, end of round one, N1QOV, back tonight.
Okay, 63 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson, kind of gray and overcast. Not too windy here, but I hear up your way is a lot of wind. And FYI, the crackly stuff is on you, not the repeater. Everybody else sounds okay. You want to check your connections there. Another call. Any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net, please call now.
This is November 2, Juliet, November Tango, N2JNT, Jackson, Brunswick, New York. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Ned. Commercial power, no traffic.
KA1JOU comment. Go ahead, Ken. Doug, your signal is crackly along with Opie's. Everybody else seems to be coming in clear here in Peterborough. Okay, I just upped my power a little bit. Usually when it's windy, the repeater gets a bunch of cracklies, but I was noticing everybody else seemed pretty good, but Obi was all crackly there. I don't know if he's got more power or what. Okay, thanks for that, Ken. Like I said, I boosted my power up. I was running 25 watts, now I'm running 50. I don't know if that'll make a change, but conditions, I guess. Okay, Obi, you want to go ahead with your second round? Oh, wait a minute. Recognizing and welcoming N2JNT. Good morning, Jack. And go ahead, Obi, with the second half. K1FFK.
Okay, I did make, for a side, I did make a recording of UN. And Jason yesterday afternoon or whenever it was, I forgot to post it somewhere. Anyway, it's there. Let's see something. Yeah, I'm not going to touch this radio because I could rip it. Well, anyway. Happening here in the world, somewhere in the world, the Gospel Day in Tuvalu, wherever that is. Something, the Virgin of Fatima in Peru. And for you fancy guys, the International Electronics Engineers, something or other, Global Engineering the Future Day. Let's make the internet more complicated. Anyway. National Crouton Day. Crouton, what's that? Stale bread. National Receptionist Day. Ship them some nail files and stuff. National Apple Pie Day. You gotta have vanilla ice cream on apple pie. National Third Shift Workers Day. I know what that's about. I have the t-shirt. National Frog Jumping Day. Where is it? Calaveras County. Who did that? Somebody. National Fruit Cocktail Day. So anyway. Solar Flux is at 163. A is 15. K is forward. Count is up to 170. What do you got for flea markets? Cambridge, Mass, the 17th May, Cambridge, Mass. MIT, 30 May, Goshen, Connecticut. Let's see. Field day, field day, field day, field day. And no big blob of VHF openings over our area. That'll do it. Thanks for listening. N1QV with the Quackleys. Back to net.
Okay, I'll be much better that time. I don't know what the situation is, but like I say, every time it's windy, we get the cracklies. And yes, the celebrated jumping frog of Calaveras County. That's all I know. I don't remember the story. Anybody that's interested in Skywarn training, the nearest one I see is in Granby, Connecticut, which is not too far from us down here. It's a long way from up in northern Berkshire County, I guess. But Monday, June 8th, Granby Senior Center, which is behind the Granby Town Hall in Granby, Connecticut, there will be a Skywarn training session from the Taunton NWS. This is N1AND Net Control for Cycle 1 of the Western Mass Traffic Net. Are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net before I close? Please call now.
There is. Whiskey Alpha 1, November, Tango, India. The name is John, the QTH is Northampton, and we're running commercial power.
I knew you were there somewhere, John. WA1NTI, recognized and welcome. And with that, this closes Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 10 hours and 15 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. This is November 1 Alpha, November Delta, now signing clear 7-3. See you all at 1 o'clock.